Well, hello, my sunshiny friends. How are you? Bear with me as I sit here in terrible lighting, in a terrible position. But I just need a minute to breathe. So I wanted to talk to you guys because I have had a horrific 24 hours, and I felt the need to share it with you all, kind of as a public service announcement, because you guys know how much you mean to me. And yeah, if I can help just one person, then it will be worth it. So, full disclaimer, this has literally nothing to do with Zepbound or any other videos that you may normally come here for. So if you're not interested, then you can come back tomorrow or the next day, where hopefully more of what you're looking for will be there. But I want to give you a quick recap, hopefully quick, of the last 24 hours or so. So Sunday afternoon, my husband got a notification that a charge had been made to our credit card. So he inquired. It was an Amazon. He didn't do it. I didn't do it. He checked his account. There was nothing there. I tried to check my account. I was locked out of it. Long story short, all day I'm trying to get onto this account, and they keep sending me the one-time code to get on, and I'm not getting the code, and I'm getting frustrated, and I'm trying to get the code. So we go out for the day, we come back, I'm still trying to do this. Eventually I try to talk to a person. That wasn't happening. Try to talk to a person, go on their help desk thingy majiggy, trying to get some like more assistance. And it says, if you're not getting a code, check your spam. So I check my spam. There's nothing there. I check my junk, and I've got a bunch of messages from Amazon. And I'm like, why is it going to junk? That's so weird. But then when I looked, I had been getting them for a week, and they were all in my trash, and they were at obscure hours of the night. I'm like, great. So I cannot now get into my account. It was getting late on Sunday. So yesterday, I try all day, am unsuccessful reaching Amazon. I finally, after several hours, talk to somebody at Amazon who basically tells me I don't have an account. I'm like, I do have an account because somebody got into it, and they said that somebody successfully got into my account and changed my password and deleted my phone number, and they cannot now authenticate me, so there is nothing that they can do to help me. I was like, you're kidding, because everything that we own is linked to that account. Every bank account, every credit card, every debit card, my kids' debit cards, everything. She said, there's nothing you can do. You have to cancel it all. So Amazon was of no help to me whatsoever. So last night I go on my account and I start trying to figure out like what to do. And basically now I'm going to close accounts. So I start making new accounts so I can close the accounts online, change my password, change my username, changed everything. As I'm now I make new accounts, I'm going to transfer the money from the old accounts to the new accounts, figuring that sounded like a good idea, right? When I go to transfer money, there is actually an external account in my transfer dropdown. My heart literally dropped. I was sick, panicking, did not know what to do. Go into my email and check my trash, and all of my bank stuff is going to my trash, guys. It was like an absolute nightmare was happening. I have never had a panic attack in my life. I had a full-blown panic attack last night. I could not breathe. Every part of my body hurt. My husband poured me an old fashioned. I've never drank bourbon in my life. It was probably the worst night ever. I was terrified to go to sleep last night, thinking I was going to wake up and all of our money would be gone. I did wake up I got out of bed at 5:15, immediately logged into my online account, and our car insurance had been kicked back. So that was fun. So it's a little bit later. I talked to my son and the baby on FaceTime. I made dinner. We ate dinner. My husband came home. I had to go through the whole thing with him. So that was all last night. This morning I woke up and our insurance, like I said, had been kicked back. I went to work. Actually, I went to try the Amazon account again to see if anything was going on there, and was able to see the Hotmail that they successfully changed my account to, that I cannot get into. Hotmail, really? Like, what am I? So I went to work, waited for the bank to open, talked to the bank. So that's a branch. It's right over here. I talked to them, gave them the whole story, and the woman told me that she was going to call fraud, let them know what was going on, and they would call me back. So a little bit later, the fraud protection company called me, or department, or whatever, called, went through the whole thing with her, and she informed me that she could in fact see someone else had gotten into my bank account. And an external account, I have like the routing number, the last four of the account number, the name of the bank, everything, has successfully linked itself into my online account. So they immediately froze my account. So last night I had gone in, made new accounts. She said, yep, those are no good anymore either. So my accounts are all frozen, and my online presence at the bank is no good. Awesome. She instructs me to now go to Best Buy or something and have my phone and any computers that I've ever logged into completely cleaned. And I have to bring documentation that I've done all of this to the bank. It's Tuesday. My husband started his job yesterday. We need direct deposit slips, forms for his bank, for work, for payroll, and I get paid in 2 days. I'm kind of like freaking out at this point. So I end up leaving work half day, go to Best Buy. Well, no. First I called my son and I'm like, where are you? Because I have to go do these things. I don't know how much this is going to cost. I have no money, no credit card, no debit card. Everything's frozen. So my son brings me some money. I come home, get my computers. I had 2 computers at home. Get my 2 computers, get my phone, and I go to Best Buy. They tell me that they can't see me, and now I'm crying. I had tried to call Best Buy to talk to the Geek Squad, could not get through to anybody on the phone. They tell me to wait. I wait. They finally see me, explain everything. $180 later, they still have my computers. They did a factory reset on my phone. They cleaned everything, gave me the documentation. I was there about an hour and a half. Go to the bank. Now, luckily, the bank was amazing. She knew I was coming at some point today or tomorrow. The manager took me right in. We deleted everything. She went through everything, blah, 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 blah. 2.5 hours later, I tell you this to tell you what they think happened to me. We cannot obviously be sure, but in looking back, about a month and a half ago or so, I woke up in the morning, checked my emails, and I had a random email. And the random email was like from like a girl's name. I have a lot of emails. I do a lot of different things. I didn't think too much of it. Attached was a PDF. I opened it. Attached to that in the PDF was an extremely rude letter demanding money, threatening that all the nasty things that I do will be released to everybody in my contacts if I didn't give money to whoever this was, nowhere to tell me where it was supposed to go. And that if I didn't, they would ruin my life. And the letter was so vaguely detailed, but just almost comical, that I printed it and I actually brought it to work with me because cops come in every day. And I showed it to one of the cops and we laughed about it because it was just so mean and horrible. And the fraud people are pretty sure that that's probably what it was. As soon as I opened the PDF, they got into everything. So I tell you all this to try to protect you to the best of my ability. Don't open anything. Don't link anything. Don't have anything out there. The post office texts and emails that you get all the time, I get them too. Apparently those are big ones, and I am pretty sure that I've opened one of those also, because I was getting notifications from the actual post office, because when I go on vacation, I sign up to have my mail stopped, and I do it through the post office, and I would get daily emails. And so when I started getting those texts and emails in the beginning, I didn't really question it too much. So it could also have been that. So please be vigilant. Change your passwords. Sorry, guys. I could, delete that, but you know me. Change your passwords, update your stuff, do all the things to protect yourself, because the last couple of days have been awful. I feel exhausted, still pretty sick to my stomach, sad, violated. I don't think I can completely explain how, I don't know. This has been hard. I mean, I've had things happen before where your, password was compromised. Target has had things nothing like this. Nothing like this. It's been so bad the last few hours that I actually was going to delete this channel, the group, my Facebook, everything. And I've kind of talked myself off a ledge a little bit. So in the group, I have actually asked for a volunteer, and we will have another admin in the group besides myself. And unfortunately, we will have to start vetting people a little bit stronger for everyone's safety. And I just want all of you to be safe. I don't think it had anything to do with, anything other than the two things that I mentioned to you. But I just want you all to be safe. So please go change your passwords, double check your stuff, make sure that you're in your account. Oh, and let me just say this. So I have several accounts. I don't know if any of you do, but I have a checking account, a debit account, I have vacation account. I have all different accounts listed in my bank, in my online bank. And I'm in my accounts often, and I never saw any external activity. When I closed everything out and I was going to transfer the money from the old account to the new account, in the drop down section of my transfer, that's where I found the external account. And as soon as I did it, I saw it, and I was like, this wasn't here. I've never seen this before. Because I am pretty vigilant, and I am in my account often, and I am checking where my money is going regularly. So just be cautious, be aware, be vigilant, and be protective, and make sure that you guys are like checking on your things and changing your passwords and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, sorry if this was a little bit of a downer, but I figured if nothing else, let's make a lemonade out of these sour lemons. And if I can assist in helping, my husband is actually talking to somebody at work that got the similar email that I did several weeks ago. And we were just telling him, like, you know, what I went through and how I was able to find it. And this gentleman also has had some charges. So and he got that same letter. So we're thinking that that was the culprit. So if you get a random email, you know, don't click on anything. If you're not sure who it is, just freaking let it go to email. If it's that important, they'll get in touch with you somehow. So yeah, I'm going to leave you guys here. And hey, better days are coming, right? I guess in hindsight, it could have been worse. Nobody was hurt. Just super inconvenient, but you know, it is what it is. So be safe, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to me vent. I really, truly appreciate and love all of you. Everybody have a fantabulous day. And remember, guys, when you can't see the sunshine, be the sunshine.